Hey everyone, welcome back to That's Some Idea. I'm Erica. If you are returning, hey. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button and come hang out. It is after Thanksgiving, and you can see my walls are starting to look a little bare as I slowly transition and get stuff up for Christmas. I am feeling much better. My voice is coming back. I normally put my Christmas stuff up right after Thanksgiving. But I'm also from the Midwest, and I'm also in the northern part of the United States, and we got hit with massive amounts of snow. So I spent hours shoveling snow instead of putting up Christmas decorations. So they are coming. But I am getting festive, and I'm gonna pull myself up here to the screen. As you can see, I've got my Christmas earrings on, and these say, "Let's get lit." And the top of them are little plugs for the lights that are all around them. I don't know if you can see that. Let me bring that closer. If you can see that. I love these. Something fun that I'm going to be doing for the month of December is I'm going to be doing earring vlogmas. I have a lot of Christmas earrings. Big collector. I love to wear them. I love to collect them. And so in my shorts, stay tuned. Every day I will have a shorts of what earring I will be wearing from now until Christmas, and maybe even a little after into the New Year's, because there's some that are festive enough that I can wear them after the Christmas holiday. So without further ado, I had to go back to Dollar Tree because I am getting ready for some stocking stuffers. I have been seeing some folks grab some things that I know are going to be fantastic stocking stuffers as I plan for Christmas time. And I wanted to share all of that with you, as well as the amazing book haul that I have in front of me that are going to be for Christmas gifts, as well as stocking stuffers. And then more from stickers for crafting and scrapbooking and junk journaling. This is going to be a long haul. So let's get cozy. I'm just drinking water to stay hydrated as I get better. And let's get into this. Okay. A couple of foodie finds. I'm just sort of restocking my pantry. I am grabbing some of the Hunt's pasta sauce. I grabbed it in the meat flavor and I grabbed it in the traditional flavor. These are easy to use with pasta, but these are also really to use and to add in other dishes. These are easy to add in casseroles. These are also easy as substitutes in soups, because they're not as thick as some other types of pasta sauce where, you know, all the veggies are included and, you know, there's big chunky tomatoes, which is wonderful in pasta, but these are not as thick. So they can be really nice substitutes for, you know, making soups and making casseroles and other things like that. So grab those for my pantry. And then this was new. I am going to try this and see if I can't do something with it for Christmas. This is by Abigail's Kitchen, and this is bread pudding in the cinnamon vanilla flavor, which sounds absolutely wonderful. I'm a bread pudding fan. If you're not a bread pudding fan, that's totally okay. But the only things you need for this are a half a cup of milk. Does that say half? Yes, half. 1 large egg and a tablespoon of butter, and then Abigail's bread pudding mix in a non-stick loaf pan. And what I was thinking was this would be a really nice breakfast item and to make a really nice icing glaze that could go over it. So we're going to give it a try and see if that works, but I just picked up one to try. And then I needed to restock up on these. You get 6 of these in a pack, and these went up to $1.50. For $1.50 for 6 of these, I'm still okay with grabbing a pack because I do go through them. They are the nail guard sponges. These are wonderful to use in my sink with my dishes and anything that I have to hand wash. So I had to stock up again. I still get a little congested. But I did pick up some of the candy bars at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to use them for. I absolutely love Reese's peanut butter cups in white chocolate. These are very addicting. Yes, they are. You have to be very careful with these. But I did pick up 2 of them. And there are 4 snack sizes in this pack. There are 5 bars in the Twix pack. Grabbed one of those. And there are 6 bars in the Baby Ruth pack. And I grabbed one of these. And at Christmas time, I'm going to take these and I'm going to fill my new candy bowl. I thrifted this a while back in one of my thrift hauls. And this massive circular candy dish, and I just thought this would be so pretty for Christmas time, and it does have lots and lots of space, so I will be filling candy in this massive candy dish. Love it. Okay, let's get into some of the stocking stuffer ideas. I did pick up 2 of these to either put in stocking stuffers or to gift to friends that are novelty pen collectors. And I grabbed 2 of them, and they were these Grinch novelty pens. And he's adorable, and you can't not love the Grinch. Absolutely love that. And he does come with a cap to protect the bottom. So grab 2 of those. Those were $1.25. And then, let's see here. I was able to find both the body wash and the body scrub in both of these flavors. These are gonna make excellent stocking stuffers. These are gonna make excellent like little gift bag ideas, Christmas gift ideas for friends and office coworkers and anything like that, or little white elephant gifts, whatever you do. But I grabbed the Spothicary Sugar Plum Body Wash and the Sugar Plum Body Scrub. These are so pretty, just like this. You know, and if you have a little nylon bag, well, it doesn't want to stay. It wants to go away for Christmas. But if you have like a little nylon bag, you can tie this and give that as a gift. Love it. Grab that. And then I also grabbed the Hot Cocoa Body Wash and Body Scrub by Spothicary. And these colors are wonderful. You know, and even if you have someone in your family or your friend circle or what have you that's a lot like me that just absolutely loves spa days, gift them both. These were all $1.25 also, by the way. And then I grabbed one of these to try. I'm not sure how this is going to pair out, but we're going to see. Again, this is by Onyx Professionals, and this has 2 pairs. And these are called Fresh Feet Foot Pads. And they are infused with vitamin C and green tea extract. And they're supposed to turn black overnight. They are supposed to release toxins from your feet, which if it does, if you're somebody that's on your feet all day and you walk all day, yes. So I just grabbed one to try. One of those, $1.25. And then I also grabbed the 2 cents by the Be Pure, the shower steamers. These are a little bit more fall oriented, but they just came out, and that's okay. Even if you want to, again, put these in a gift basket for someone. These are the shower steamers by Be Pure. They're called Autumn Breeze. Looks like that. And the other one is called Spiced Apple. So just to see, and these are closed, so they won't be tampered with. But if you want to also put these, excellent stocking stuffers as well. I also grabbed 2 of their holiday bath bombs because they were so cute. Again, these would look absolutely amazing in the gift basket. I grabbed the Hazelnut Marshmallow Bath Bomb by BioPure, and she looks like this. So cute. So cute. And then I also grabbed the Frosted Floral Bath Bomb by BioPure, and it looks like a snowflake. These, gift basket, little, how cute. Yes, possibilities are endless. Grab those. And then the one that just, the one that took me out was this one. And I grabbed the whole set. Not only did I grab the whole set, But I grabbed the larger bottle down the other aisle that was the same flavor. And this is by Global Beauty Care, and it is the Red Velvet Body Wash, sweet cherry oil and shea butter. And it looks like this. That's the body wash. And then it had the sugar scrub that looks like this. Then it had mini bath pearls that look like this. And I was so intrigued by this because I have a big jet tub in my upstairs master bathroom that I grabbed 2 of these. Yes, 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 yes. This set is going to be for me. I will not be gifting this one. But also down the sort of bath and hair care aisle, they also had the Pro Silk Salon Red Velvet Moisturizing Body Wash in this larger container. So even if you wanted to, gift other ideas or whatnot, you can mix and match too if you needed to. So I picked that up as well. Let's just smell this because I smelled it in the store. Yes, there's lots of notes of cherry in here. And if you really like cherry, this is a wonderful scent. So pick this up if you find it. Those were all $1.25. And those were all the stocking stuffer ideas that I grabbed. I did need to, this I believe was not $1. I feel like this went to $1.50. I had to pick up this. My little guy, my son, he has pockets in his coat. Pockets don't do anything for gloves, especially when you come home with just one. So I grabbed these. This is a 2 pair of just gray gloves as a backup for him because he's little. But these will go into the stash. Let's get into some of the crazy finds by the Teaching Tree and Crafter Square. Oh, I couldn't get that out, could I? Crafters Square. I was able to find doubles of these, and doubles I did get. These are pop-up stickers. They're floral stickers. And again, I always love the floral stickers at Dollar Tree, especially when they have stems, because you can make border work with the flowers and the stems. So I got 2 of these. Beautiful. Look at those. There's a little touch of glitter on them. They are raised. Love those. Love the stems. I can't. That one took me out. Then I grabbed these pretty blues and purples, again with leaves and stems. 2 of those. Now these didn't have stems, but I loved the pastel colors and the pretty yellows in these. These more like daisy style. Loved these. 2 of those. And then the last one I grabbed 2 of were the roses. The pink and red roses with the long stems. Ugh, so well done. These are so well done. I couldn't. 2 of those. And that's everything from Crafter Square. And then again, I went a little hog wild. I did, because the Teaching Tree is where it's at. But I went a little hog wild in the Teaching Tree. First couple of things I grabbed, I've hauled before. I loved the stickers that they had like frogs and lily ponds, and then they had like forest creatures with googly eyes. Well, they also had this one with googly eyes, and I thought they were so cute. And if my daughter wants some of them, she can have them, but they were just really nostalgic. Sort of like 90s vibes. Just took me back to the 90s. So I grabbed that. Just one. I grabbed one of these, the little mountains with happy faces. You can't go wrong to put these in a planner. So cute. There are 50 pieces on this sheet. And then the googly eye one was 25. I grabbed one of the 50 pieces of the fruits. Easy to use. Lots of ideas. Even if you're scrapbooking, if you're journaling, if you're theme journaling, lots of ideas. I grabbed one of the pets. I love the variety in here. The cats, the dogs, the hamster, even a bird. I loved these. Even a plant. If you're a plant parent, that's a real thing. Yes, it is. One of those. And then I had to get two of these because they were my absolute favorite. I grabbed 50 pieces of, and the animal one was 50 as well. I grabbed 50 pieces of the tea and cupcakes. Yes. Two of these. Ugh. Love. Takes me out. Can't handle it. I just can't handle it. I grabbed one of these sort of 2D pop-up stickers in the presents to do work with, especially around Christmas time if you're scrapbooking. One of those. Or if you are scrapbooking for a birthday themed page. I ended up grabbing two more of these. I have hauled these before, and I think the last time I hauled them, I hauled 4. But they were still there, and they still had a lot, and I just can't get over this little mushroom house. So I grabbed 2 more of these fairy mushroom house sets by Teaching Tree. That little page right there with the fairies and the mushrooms alone is worth it. Just, yes. Yes, yes, yes. 2 of those. 2 more of those, I should say. And then I grabbed these more for like scrapbooking and theme journaling. They were so cute. And they also go with the sort of the woodland googly-eyed stickers that I had gotten the last time. But they are also woodland creatures. These are 12 pieces classroom decoration set. The first one is 12 pieces of this cute little fox that's dancing on a log. Love him. So cute. The next one is 12 pieces of the hedgehog with an area to write a note. So that's perfect if you're doing junk journaling. So cute. He's got a little apple on top of him. Yes, adorable. And then 12 pieces of the bear with pencils for writing. Super cute again for junk journaling and or back to school. Ugh, back to school scrapbooking. Yes, so cute. And then the last one is 12 pieces. Again, little raccoon dancing on a log. You just can't go wrong. How cute is that? Ugh. Let's grab those. And the last several items in this haul are actually books. I grabbed books for stocking stuffers. I grabbed books for gifts. The first several books that I got are actually stocking stuffers for my daughter. And I have to be quiet because she's in the other room. But for her birthday, I had found her 2 mystery books from Dollar Tree about the Grimm Falls Academy. And there was one about, don't eat the soup or don't attack the blob or something. This one is Don't Open the Box. And this was the 3rd one in that set that I couldn't find, but I did end up finding it. And so it says, a mystery box has been unearthed. A pesky troll is wreaking havoc at Grimm Falls Academy, and the school has been turned into a massive maze. So you have to solve the case. Grabbed her that. And then these 3 books are a mini series in themselves. And I was able to find all 3. And these are called the Case of Mini Series. The first one is The Ghostly Note and Other Solve It Yourself Whodunits. Looks like that. And the second one is called The Case of the Fallen Gladiator and Other Solve It Yourself Whodunits. Looks like that. And the last one is The Case of the Treehouse Spirit and Other Solve It Yourself Whodunits. And it looks like that. So I think these will be cute for her. She really likes, she actually really likes Nancy Drew books. And I didn't show it on one of my hauls, but I had thrifted original hardback Nancy Drew novels from the thrift store, and I was able to find 10 of them, and they were like $1.50 a piece, and I grabbed all of them. They were copyrighted by 1957, and I couldn't believe it. And I found them. So she's been reading those, and she really, really likes mystery books. So I'm hoping these will go in her stocking. And then I grabbed this for myself because I am a Libra, And I love to grab these for the year. This is the Astrology 2026 for the Libras. Shout out if you're a Libra. Shout out if you're another sign. Let us know in the comments what sign you are. But I love how this just gives lots of random little facts and tidbits and personality traits and all kinds of just fun stuff to think about. Grab that for myself. And then these are all big hardbacks. These were all $1.50. And they sort of have, 3 of them sort of have a theme and the other one doesn't. The first one is called Bigger Than Us, The Power of Finding Meaning in a Messy World by Fern Cotton. And it looks like this. And then it talks about where can we find hope and comfort when life gets tough, or see meaning in the tricky times? How can we release our own full potential? And then it talks about this book shows us how to open our mind and work towards happiness, connection, and our own purpose, by the best-selling author Fern Colton. I think I said Cotton. No, Cotton, not Colton. I'm getting my words jumbled. The next one is by Marina Kidekel. I hope I'm not butchering that. But it's called Your Time to Thrive, End Burnout, Increase Well-Being, and Unlock Your Full Potential with the New Science of Micro Steps. And in my professional job, well-being and mental health is a very, very big thing. So I'm also a huge advocate of it. So I love to find books that have tidbits or anything that can help with improvement, or any sort of discussion points that you can also bring up from that perspective. So it looks like this, and it talks about creating meaningful, sustainable change isn't just moving from point A to point B. It's about undergoing life overhauls. It's about taking small actions to tap into what's best, your creativity, your wisdom, and your strength. And then unlock your greatest potential with micro steps, tiny science-backed actions that you can start taking right away to help build better habits for a better future. So really cool. Grab that. And then this last sort of themed one is called Narrative Healing, Awaken the Power of Your Story by Lisa Weinert. And it looks like this. This is actually a guided writing prompt book, which I love. I have hauled some other journals that I'm going to be getting into in 2026 about monitoring and tracking some of your habits, and slowing down and getting into more of your mental health when you need to. And so this one goes through exercises that are accessible to any person, and it draws on research and years of experience, and it's Lisa Weinert's approach to writing, a method of healing, writing lists, writing down your fears, writing down your hopes, getting things on paper, and sometimes getting the bad stuff on paper to be able to release it is a very, very powerful concept. So I was very intrigued by this book. And then the last book is more for me, which is called Plant Power by Ian K. Smith. And it is Flip Your Plate and Change Your Weight. And the reason I wanted it is because it had a simple 4-week plan with recipes and grocery shopping lists about resetting, eating more plant healthy foods, and making sort of a little micro change. Again, maybe we're just getting into a theme here of doing some micro changing about the way that you eat. So this is what it looks like. And this is Ian. And then there's this huge spread in here of meal 1, snack 1, meal 2, snack 2. And I just love that, because for me, if you can lay it out for me and I don't have to do all of the work, sometimes it's easier for me to do it that way, especially when you're a mom, you have littles, you have a job, and you're trying to do everything else. If anybody can relate, let us know in the comments below. And that is everything that I grabbed this time from Dollar Tree. I will be coming back with a thrift haul because I'm getting ready, as I said, to decorate this house. And I have found some stuff at the thrift haul or at the thrift store that I'm going to be using that I want to show to you, and as well as talk about some of the Christmas traditions that I have. So stick around and I will see you all on the next go around.